Hello everyone, welcome to Take a Walk with Me, Doctor's Orders. Today is Wednesday, 5/27. Current temperature 70 degrees. High today is 75. Humidity is at 70%. Wind is at 3 miles per hour and rain chance is 50%. So it doesn't sound too awful bad today. Hope y'all have a good day with some nice weather. Let me drink of water. Before I forget, what are y'all having for dinner tonight? I've got some ground turkey out, but I don't know what I want to fix with it exactly. Y'all have any suggestions? Same recipe. If you have a recipe for ground beef, ground turkey is just as good. To me, is just as good. I know if you eat ground turkey just plain and then eat some beef plain, you're going to taste a difference. If you fix ground turkey like in chili, meatloaf, anything, hamburger helper, any kind of recipe, I can't really anymore. I cannot tell the difference, and there's so much less fat and stuff. But I know a lot of people don't seem to, they don't seem to like it. But if you were to ever try it in a recipe where has a lot of sauce or seasonings or things like I said, chili or something, you would be surprised, I think, But we both, we had burgers out here on the grill. I'm not going to have a ground turkey burger myself. I mean, we've bought those patties before and they're pretty good. But as far as grilling out, I'm definitely using like ground chuck, with just a little bit of fat in it to where it'll, smoke and cook good. So I just don't eat that much beef. I'm not supposed to eat much of it at all, if any. Everybody's looking good. Yeah. I don't think anybody has munched on the sunflowers anymore. This thing's kind of falling over. I'll prop that up a little. Straighten up there, fella. Doesn't look like anything's eating anymore on this. Hang in there, guys. Once you get big, they won't mess with you much. Everything else is doing okay. And I put some dirt around that little one growing in the crack there, so it could have some nutrients and stuff from it. Tomatoes getting bigger day by day. You can tell for it to already have a tomato this big on it, that'll have some big tomatoes when they all grow, and there's more you can see on top, the flowers. And this one's starting to look good over here. These are supposed to grow from anywhere from 6 to 9 foot. So I'm hoping this one's looking more healthy today. Sure is. Let me get your branches up here, buddy. Do that way. Kind of train it, Train it up. There we go. And I'm gonna have to get out here as these radishes grow up. You'll be able to see the radish part will be like sometimes on top. You want to pile your dirt up around them as you go. I may have to get some more dirt out here and put some more around them, because you'll see the little red part down here and it'll be on top. That's your radish. So you want to keep piling. You can't just plant radishes and say, well, I'm going to have radishes, and not thin them or do anything to them. Really, it's a little bit of work. If you want good radishes, it's a little bit of work. And you got to, like I said, I thinned them all, and that's kind of a pain. And then I put dirt up against them, but see, they've grown some more. So I'll have to I get my bucket and I put a little bit of dirt in it, my soil, my Miracle-Gro soil, and come out here and put it around them. And you know, it takes a little while. I mean, it'd probably take, just for these here and there, it'd probably take a half hour to do it right. But you'll end up with some of the best radishes you've ever had. You know, the biggest and best. I guarantee you that. And you will be able to, like I said, I planted them 3 times last year. We ate radishes, roasted radishes, any kind of, anything you could do with radishes. They are good roasted, believe it or not, y'all. You'd be surprised, especially when you just put it with other stuff, like, you know, potatoes and carrots and stuff. But it was nice to come out here and get you carrots and some radishes and zucchini, stuff. Go in there and make you something, you know, some roasted vegetables or some kind of stir fry or something or other. Really good. And this year I've got a lot more variety to do that with. Eggplant, yellow squash. My yellow squash didn't do much last year. I hope all these do something. I'm gonna have to research on what went wrong, I guess. It's probably something to do with the soil, or, you know. Look at those green beans, y'all. They look fantastic. Most of those are what I got at Evergreen. Those seeds I bought. Sorry, got my throat's a little bit. The leeks are starting to look good too. Butternut squash, snap peas. Anybody grab? Oh, finally one grabbed a hold, y'all. Look, 2 of them did. Can you see where they've grabbed a hold? The little, oops, oh, about pulled back. These things, see, look, and down there, this one that's grabbed a hold too. All right, I knew they'd grab a hold of these things. And see if you can kind of nudge them over that way. I don't know if I can get that in this day. There, like that. See, now if you put them up against there like that, that thing will wrap right around there if it doesn't get blown by the wind or something. I promise you that little feeler will grab around there by today. I'll bet you anything. The turnips are starting to look more, you see, they need a little bit. I've already done it once, piled up dirt again, you know, against them. But I'll have to do some more. You really have to, you know, put some effort if you want good product, if you want a good harvest. Yeah, they're growing up to where they need to. See, they're kind of flimsy without the soil around them. That one just wants to lean over. Come on, fella. There. Yeah, I'll have to do plenty more of this kind of thing. And now the spinach is kind of looking like more like spinach leaves. Yeah. There's Joe's cucumbers. Yep, I'm going to need a lot of bees. I hope that thing works. I get it, but I can't put it right in here. I can't have the bees. I was wondering maybe if I could put it on that stump down there. That stump. If that's not too low to the ground. What do you think, Joe? Do you think that would be a proper amount? I guess it'll come with instructions. But do you think that'll be about the right amount away? I think so. I don't have any trees close enough to put it on here, see? I don't think I want to put it on at this pole where the birds are, so. There's a rabbit. Let me know, Joe, what you think about that stump right there, and that, if that would be, is that too low? I know your beehives are low to the ground. I don't see why that wouldn't work. Let me know. See if anything got our sunflowers. They're still there, but they're not doing much. I don't really understand why they're not dead or anything. I see ants on them. They're not dead or anything, but they're not really growing up. Yeah, this stump flower's looking good right here. This is gonna be a nice one. That right there is the stump flower. Y'all look, I got a bunch of them. All the way around. All the way around this thing. Look at this, y'all. I like that. I like the way that looks. I was hoping these would grow up here at this rock. Yep. Looking good. Oh yeah, today will be ad time. I see the paper down there. I got enough seeds today. For now anyway. They'll probably empty those later. Oh, I didn't look at this one. There's a hawk up there, y'all. Way up in the wind up there. I don't know if you can see it good or not. Maybe it'll come around today. Yeah. Everybody looking good over here. Uh-oh, is that ants? Right there, y'all. There's a little ant mound. They've come in here. Uh-oh, we gotta take care of that right away. I spray. It didn't kill the ants over there on the stump, so this is what I gotta put. I'm not gonna have them. I put too much work in this to have them set up home in my garden. Where'd it go? Yeah, there it is. See if that does a trick. It should. Gosh, is there any more of them in here? See, what I did was there was some out here the other day. Here's some more of them. You can see where the ground, where the little, it looks like granular stuff. That's them. That's a mound. And I guess they probably abandoned ship and came over here in my garden. You can't have that. That should nip that in the bud, I think. I'm not going to just put it everywhere. So I don't really use much of this stuff. If I don't have to, I don't use anything. Nothing. I didn't hardly last year at all, except something tried to eat my beans up last year. And these little bitty moth, they look like a little bitty caterpillar, but they had fur, look furry like little ones. I had to put some of them on them last year. And I know these ants will nibble on all these leaves. That's probably what they did to this eggplant here. So, put this back. I really don't like to use this stuff much, but like I said, when they make a nest in there, you know, they're messing with my garden. Keep the water on. Go get the paper so we can do ad time. It is looking like it could rain though. 50% chance. Look at all these beautiful flowers. I collected a bunch of the seeds out here yesterday already. They're in there drying. They'll look like that at first. And there's more ladybugs. I like seeing them out here. See it? But here's how they'll look when I pick them. Not like that right there. That's seeds. And there's seeds in this thing here below it, this little pod. Yeah. looking good. This is going to have something on it. Look at that, y'all. And stump flower number 2 is struggling from all the ants that were eating everything. Let's see if I see any ants. To pull all these little things, or this will grow back. This bush will grow back. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I sprayed some spray paint on them. They're not, the ones with spray paint on them didn't really grow anything. I hate to come out here and spray it again. I'm not seeing ants all over the place though. I'll pull these little things up. I don't think them sunflowers are gonna make it. I hope so, but I doubt it. They don't look too good. This was an experiment anyway. I don't see the ants though. I got a few seeds left. Maybe I could plant a few more. I'll have to see what happens. No. We've been trying to improve the yard a little bit. I'd like to have this driveway sealed. Can't really afford that, but need to also have different places painted on the house. Can't leave your wood, practically bare in some spots. Probably cheap paint was used the last time it was painted, which was, I guess, it's probably been, I don't know, 15 years or more since I had any painting done out here. At one time I could do it myself, but I can't. She won't let me get up on them ladders like I used to. She's afraid I'll fall or something, or get dizzy up there. Sometimes I get dizzy. My blood pressure goes, if my blood pressure drops, I've fallen a few times, but not on a ladder. But you can see up here the paint's coming off. And it's really bad up in the eaves up here. You can't leave your wood exposed like that very long. It'll rot. So I think that might be more pressing right now than the driveway. But it cost a lot of money, I believe, to have this long driveway sealed. It's getting cracks in it. You can see the cracks. Of course, everybody's probably does, but when they go all the way across is when it worries me. Like that one down there goes all the way across. I don't like that. Let me put the paper over here. I gotta go down to the end of the road one more time. So it's gonna be a little bit cooler today. 75. I might hold off on watering many. They don't look like they're, wilting or anything. In case it rains. I'd much rather have that rain on them than tap water. I am taking the chance this year because I've never grown more than half this stuff. Usually I just did the basic things: radishes, tomatoes, green beans, zucchini, stuff like that. I mean, I never did. I grew some carrots maybe, but I only started growing carrots a couple years ago. Basically, that's about all I had was like tomatoes and green beans and little cucumbers. You know, would take up a lot of the space. And zucchini. Zucchini always seems to grow pretty good. And part of the problem, I was reading up on yellow squash, only certain bees will, correct me if I'm wrong, Joe, but only certain bees will pollinate yellow squash. And one of them is called a squash bee. Really interesting when you get into it, but I think wasp might. And we've got wasps around here. I don't know if I've seen the squash bee because I've not seen hardly any honeybees here. And they look a lot like a honeybee, but they're a little bit bigger. I don't know if, you know, seen plenty of wasps, and we've had bumblebees if y'all have known, but they've been in our garage and I can't have that, but we'll see what happens. It didn't cost much. I think it was like $7.99 and free shipping for the little bee hotel, so it's worth a try if I can keep it back there away from this and them still. I guess they would still come over here and pollinate, you know. It would seem it'd be within sight of where they would be. I mean, I can't exactly put it up right over here and they get stung every time I come out here to get harvest or something. Yeah, I'm looking around. Different places need painted. Well, everyone, I'm just kind of talking to myself right there. Hope y'all enjoyed today's walk. Please press that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. And hit that notification bell so that you get all my videos as soon as they come out. Everybody have a great day, and I'll see you on ad time. Bye, everybody. God bless.